All right, so today we are talking about probably my favorite out of the Fairy Knights, if I'm being honest. I'm not saying I like her more than Morgan, but this is a servant that if I have the opportunity to, I will be 120ing and using to like solo so much shit. Barghest. I like her not just because her thighs are so strong, it's like she can crush my head between them, or she's like really healthy. Her gameplay is actually really fun for me. I like the kind of style it's trying to go for. So yeah, let's get started with Barghest. Her Ascension art chat is top tier. Base attack is low, but I wouldn't worry about that. It's low for a reason, and it's because you're supposed to be spamming triple busters as a saber. She has 8 like high HP for a 4-star. Like this is 5-star territory at least. Yeah. Like if you leveled her to 90, I wouldn't be surprised if it said her HP was like close to 1500. I would say like 14,700, rough estimate. So that would be like in line with like some of the higher HP servants, which is why like at 120 she's not 20k, but she's at 19. That's healthy. Star weight, star gen, saber numbers, MP charge 0.74, nice and good. And then these hit counts, 5 hit extra, 5 hit quick, which is really good if she needs to gen stars, which she's gonna be solo. It's very important that she has a good quick card. And 3 hit arts. Now, unless Anniversary is bringing Mighty Chains forward, Barghest's solo potential is going to be limited. Mighty Chains help solo servants out so much because they're able to get the arts lead, the quick lead, while still using a buster card in front. You get all the card bonuses. That means the extra attack gets all the bonuses. You roid out the extra attack, you give it all, get it to level 10. That thing hits so hard and it gives you everything you need. Without Mighty Chains, you have to make the choice of, do you want damage or do you want gains? For Barghest, sometimes it really depends. Sometimes you're just going for crits. Other times you're trying to loop. Like it's hard talking about a servant like this on NA just because like how big of a difference Mighty Chains is. I'm hoping they bring it up forward a year because it also helps Lasagna's wallet if people are willing to summon for quick units. Because Mighty Chains buffs quick units. So Lasagna, if you want more money, bring forward Mighty Chains. I'm just saying. Whole bunch of different traits. What's important to know is that at stage 1, she's a round knight. And after that, she's just full Fae. First skill, 18% attack. This is static, and then a buster buff if you are on the sunlight battlefield. Unfortunately, Barghest is not someone that can just bring the sun like Ozymandias or OG Gawain. You shouldn't be using those two as supports either. Either bring Barghest to a battlefield that's already sunlit, meaning the sun is out. It like sunlight. Some people like I do like bring up emphasis like enable the niche. But sunlight is actually like it's either you're inside, it's sunlight, or it's darkness. That's usually the 3 distinguishing things. There might be some things in between, but usually like sunlight, the sun just needs to be out. Do I think she needs to get buffed so she brings the sun? Absolutely. Last time I talked about Barghest, I already brought up a buff for her that'd be like actually like really fun, and I'll go back over that since that video is about to get unlisted. So yeah, this skill isn't good only because Barghest can't bring the sun. So that's a different skill, just like Gawain. Gawain did not get this skill buffed. He got his charisma buffed. But unlike Gawain, she does not have a charisma. She has this 30% buster buff, which is why, like, if you don't get this, it's whatever. You already have the attack buff static. If you get this, it's just a cherry on top. This is a flat out 30% buster buff. And then survival of the fittest. Every normal attack, you get 1000 HP. That includes the extra attack. So Barghest heals 4000 HP if she is by herself. This is why she is a solo unit. It's not just because of her MP or something, or some of her other skills. It's this one. She wants to be by herself so that she's doing this. It removes the latest buff when normal attacking, and if you remove the buff, 10% defense down for 3 turns. So I harped on Caster Ellie for having something similar to this, where she only got a benefit if she ripped off the latest buff. This is significantly better because you're targeting who you don't need everyone to be buffed to get value out of it. The full value is there is one buff that can be ripped off. And regardless, you're still healing. The only thing you get out of this part is the defense down, along with making it so you take less damage. That should be the important part. You take less damage when you do this, thus making her tankier. So that's what distinguishes Barghest from other solo servants like Herc, like Kishi Wong. They can weather the storm of enemies, like spamming all their shit. Barghest really can't, but she makes it so instead of a storm, she's weathering like some breezes, if you catch my meaning. Speaking of talking about the breeze, third skill, foul weather. This is what I want buffed. I want this skill to bring the sun, but in a cool way. So right now it's 1000 damage cut, 3 attacks, 3 turns. For her as a solo servant, this would get burned up real quick in a single turn. But it's fine. She can heal back. She grants herself a regenerating buff, which just means that every turn this buff activates. So the entire party's gauge goes up 15% every turn. So 45% over the course of 3 turns. This is why, like, even without Mighty Chains, Barghest was still able to solo because she was at least getting 15% back from this skill. And then she was also getting hit. She was getting hit and then healing and also getting damage cut. So she was mostly getting MP back from just like fighting, which fits Barghest. It makes sense. This is an Amazoness body. Like, not even being lewd, like the muscles they built with this woman. She is like said to be ridiculously strong. Like, I said it as a joke, like her thighs could probably crush my head. No, I'm pretty sure she's killed people like that in combat. She just like literally in one motion, her legs cover their heads and she just twists it off. Or she just like crushes it and then keeps moving. Like, that is not how I want to die. There are a bunch of ways I'd rather die than just like that. But yeah, so back to the buff. I want this skill to like probably be changed like calm before the storm. It brings the sun, but the second she uses her MP, sun's gone, but her MP does more damage. So what that would allow is you get to the full bonus of this, her MP hits harder, and then you're just trying to get the skill back. So that because you have to put in work. You'll have to put in work to, if your MP spam is not good enough, you're gonna have to wait to pop this again to make sure you get this, unless they bring the cooldown on this too, which, if I'm being honest, they kind of can make this a 6-turn now. As it is right now, it could be a 6-turn. If they are doing what I think and like bringing the sun and then giving an MP damage buff for Barghest's MP like one time, as long as the sun is up, they could probably keep this at a 7, and I would still think it's fine, because with Mighty Chains she doesn't have a problem getting back, and she wants to be spamming her MP. Passive skills, debuff resistance 15%, madness enhancement A+, 11%. That is Barghest's, like, she has so much goddamn buster in her kit. It is actually ridiculous. Unironically, she has 69% buster in her kit. Nice. Okay, extra attack, finesse. Yes, solo servants, all of them, they want this. This is going to affect them literally the entire fight. Unlock this first. Can you go for mana loading? Sure. Is it needed? Not really, because it only matters at the start. If she's solo, I mean, it depends on the supports, but she wants to be by herself. It just makes getting her chain just going a little faster, but not by that much. Just like Faye Tristan, alter ego append, not bad. You can bring her to fight alter egos. She'll take half damage, so even more tanky nonsense from Barghest. Not as much. She won't be doing as much damage, obviously, if she was fighting a Lancer boss, but she'd still be doing pretty good damage. This is the other reason why I really want that skill to work the way it does, because of like the naming. The MP is called Black Dog Galantine, Horn of Devouring Sun. How do you have an MP that's called that, but you don't have like the sun disappearing? That would be like, that just makes so much sense. It just makes so much sense, chat. It's still a good MP though. 5-hit AoE to all enemies, increases max HP by 3,000 for 5 turns. And so this is better than a heal, because even if you're max HP, you're still gonna go above. And if you're at like 1,000 HP, you're gonna go to 4,000. It's a heal that you don't have to worry about overhealing for. Most important part of Barghest's kit, her MP reduces skill cooldown, just like Ozzy. Unlike Ozzy though, she has a little more problems getting her MP back, but in practice with her regeneration buff, it's not as much of an issue. Once Mighty Chains comes out, it's even less an issue. Like with Mighty Chains, like doing BQA or BAQ, like really depends on you if you need more star or refund. You kind of don't need this. Like if you crit on those, your MP is going like really high, and then you're getting hit a lot. Like you might get like 30-40 MP in one turn at minimum. Yeah, and 20% buster. This is why I said like 69 buster, because 28 58. Oh no, it's like without the MP it's 69 buster, because 11 plus 28 is 39, plus another 30, 69, and then you just get 20 and it starts stacking based on overcharge, but this only lasts for 1 turn. So the gameplay loop with Barghest is when you don't have the MP, BAQ, BQA to get back to the MP, and you want stars, and then when you have your MP and you can do a full buster chain crit, like of crits, you do it, because remember that is at minimum 89% buster up and only 18% attack buff. Her arts and quick buffs are not getting buffed nearly as much as our buster cards at that point, and then you just keep doing that loop. You have 1 turn of MPing, 1 turn of brave chaining. Or, I mean, you're still doing brave chains. You know. And you can always do BQA off the MP. You always can do that. It always just depends. Like, it all depends on the situation. If you need to get the cooldown, like, really quick, you can do that and do, like, back-to-back BQA. Like, again, it depends on if you need the damage or the refund. You as the player has to make that choice. Looking at chat, thank God for Neurofest, because I am poor on these so much. Thank God for Neurofest. Chat, literally, if you can't ascend Barghest when you get her, wait later in the month, or hopefully early next month. We'll have Neurofest. It will be bones, I think pages, medals, chains, and proofs. I think that's the other one. Double check. Like, I've seen this like multiple times over the last couple weeks, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. And of course it's not gonna show. Of course it's not gonna show. Okay. Yeah, that's embarrassing, Jack. So Ascension, you should be good as long as you wait for Neurofest. You are not lowering Barghest's skill anytime soon. Each of them costs 60 of these. Unless you already have been built up. Yeah, you're not doing it. And before you think about using it on Barghest, let me just show you who else uses this, because it's kind of important. She uses them, and she needs so many of them. Yeah, if you plan on leveling Melisande anytime soon, your Barghest is gonna have to wait. She's gonna have to wait, and then you are farming this for a couple weeks. You are farming this for a couple of weeks. Back to Barghest. Bond CE. MP damage 30%. And 30% chance to increase max HP by 500 for 3 turns when attacking. This also applies to the MP. God, I wish this was a passive. Can they please make these Bond CEs passives? I don't know. We'll see with Ordeal Call what they do. If they do it. Or Anniversary. Hopefully they solve this year. Because, like, who the fuck is using Bond CEs with 0 stats on, like, main DPSs? That seems like a bad time. This is one of my favorite Faerie Nights. Do I think you need to go out of your way to get it yourself? No, that's just me personal preference. If you're not a fan of solos, you don't really need Barghest. I'm just a fan of the design and gameplay. Very much a fan of the design. All right. Tomorrow is Morgan Le Fay, and I will be streaming Lost Belt 6, 1.1 for Honkai, and Ordeal Call over Tuesday and Wednesday, June 6th and 7th. Hope to see you guys there. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid-video. So, thank you for watching.